I think I'm live. I heard that I heard it, but like all right. Hello. Whoa. Hello. Whoa. Hello. Whoa. I think it may be a little loud. Hello. Hello. What is that? What is with that noise? Taking my tablet off so I can hear it a little better. Hello. Hello. I can't hear it on my tablet. Taking my tablet off so I can hear it a little better. Hello. Hello. Okay, now that sounds better. Sounds better. I need to put this down. Putting my tablet back in its case. All right. I need to start advertising quick though. Starting with Discord. So I have the mic off the mic stand today. I thought might as well do something different because when I was holding it up, it was better yesterday. So I'm like holding it today. Here, I'm gonna try this. This is a bit more comfortable. There's a new Connor Price song and it's a banger. I keep listening to it over and over. But at first, I actually didn't like it. I listened to it right after the stream on Thursday. Okay. And that is all the. Go away, go away, go away, go away. Alright. So this just leaves. got a checkmate in chess earlier today. Though we are about to kick off any second, so I need to like hurry this up. All right. Now just letting it upload and then. All right. And refresh. Postman. So I'm so sorry for the Swedish pronunciations I'm going to be doing today. I am not going to be good at them. Neither are the Tunisian. We had some really good games today. I did not get to watch Germany, Belgium, or Germany, Curacao. I was in church. I watched the first half through like SofaScore. It wasn't the most entertaining, but it's all right. Do not end. All right. Wish me luck that I do not mute my mic on accident early on in this game, because this might happen. And I will not notice because of the way I'm holding it. When I move it, I have to be watching and be careful. I have these things on the sides that like help me. Suleiman does the PSG kickoff to get us underway in, where are we? I assume we're near Philadelphia. We are in Monterrey, Mexico. That's nowhere near Philadelphia. So the reason you know that is because I thought because AT&T and NRG were both being used, that's why. Throw in for Sweden, Gunmansson. Graham Potter being their head coach is really interesting to me. I knew this, but it's really surprising. I'm still trying to learn these positions for Tunisia. Maybe I should put some keywords in the description. I'm gonna go do that. Okay, well I can. Never mind. Lindelof. Out of play for a goal kick for the Tunisians. The band that's messing with me. Cleared by Chamak. Valerie to Shakiri, I guess. Valerie Can they get across? They can. Who's 18? Ayeri. And 5 goes down. That's Goodmanson. It's really weird to hold this. I'm going to take out the screws. I thought these would be, like, easier to hold it, but it's not. This is so much more comfortable now. Alright. Dr. BL is 2, Hein is 4, Lindelof is 3, Nordfed is 23, Berhardsen is 21, Kallstrom is 16, Ayari is 18, Gudmundsson is 5, Isak is 9, Gyökeres is 17, and Jan is 10. I need to keep looking back. 8. Who's that? Aside? Is he really that deep? 25 is Salam. 13. Valerie's cross comes in. Side cleared by Lindelof. Gyökeres, that's got to be a foul. Or not. Ayeri. Gyökeres on the left hand side. Dribbling towards the box. Cuts back. Will he lay it off? He'll shoot, and it's way over the bar. Of course, it's an Arsenal player. As a Tottenham fan, I would know. It's Gyökeres would miss this chance like every day. So I can do this now that I actually like don't have the mic stand. Abdi cross blocked Karlstrom to Berhardsen. Here is and John still going with it. Lays it off to Berhardsen. Back to John. To Lindelof. To Roger BK. And there is something that made the ref stop the game. There's a second ball. Hodgeviek. Hein. Scary. Lindelof to Gudmundsson. I really hope Sweden is in the majority of possession. Ayari. I think they will be too. Over the top, looking for Isak. Behind. Saved by the keeper. Gyökeres takes a touch, shoots off the line. I don't know who that was. Sweden takes another shot, and what a goal! Ayari. Way too much commentating. I started coughing as soon as I was done. Goal, Ayari. That puts Sweden up 1-0, and that would put them top of the group currently. The keeper, Shamak, with missing the ball off Gyökeres. And Gyökeres' shot. This was really good chaos by Sweden. They created so well here. So here's the ball from Lindelof. Plays it over the top, looking for Isak. Is Isak on? I don't know if that he's on. Tries to get a header, doesn't. Keeper gets a hand to it. Gyökeres gets the second ball, cleared off the line by Talbi, and then Yari shoots from outside the box and beats the defender on the line, which I think is Ben Hamida. But wait, he tried to use his hands. That would have been interesting if he saved that with his hands. Oh, the keeper got a tip to that. Yeah, Ben Himad used his hands to try and save it. Didn't work, but he tried. Valerie on the throw-in. And Lindelof will shield this out for a goal kick for Sweden. Nordfeldt. Sweden being up 1-0 early is not surprising in the slightest. And John on the ball. Hein. To Ledger Pique. Ooh. Hannibal Mejri goes down. They play the ball over the top looking for Berhardsen, but he is nowhere near it. He still wants a foul. He's still on the ground now. He's getting up. Hannibal Mejri, I think. Just trying to make sure I got it. Hannibal is probably right, actually. Header and cleared by Karlstrom. Out for a throw-in to Tunisia. What is their sponsor? What is that? That did not look clean. Maybe I just have a bit dirty mind, but like, what was that? Okay, that makes more sense now. It looked a little different. Hannibal's free kick. And it's cleared away. Right back to him. Isak pressing. Cleared by the keeper, Shamak. Ayari gets to it, and he gets wiped out. How is that? How is Sweden? Oh wait, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I think I'm still tired from yesterday for some reason. Like, actually, in fact, I think I was doing better yesterday than I am doing today, and I was like yawning 24/7. So like, this is really bad. Lindelof, Gudmundsson, Hein, to Lajavik, and Fong. And Gyökeres gets to the ball. Lindelof. Lajavik. Forced to go back to the keeper, Nordfeldt. Lindelof. I've not done a good job of getting used to the Tunisians. Isak. Gudmundsson taking on his fullback. Isak lays it to. I don't know, honestly. Fine. I swear I saw 8 on his jersey, but that can't be. Because there's only 18. I guess that has to be a Yari. Here's Lajbeek. Redson tries to get to it, but it's Ben Hamida. They try to play it, but they cannot. Abdi to Ben Hamida. Hannibal to Ben, or to Sad. They played in for good shot, but saved by Nordfet. And another shot by him, and it's blocked, and it's Slimane. It's a really good save by the keeper. So I figured out that Sorry, I coughed there. If I mute my mic, I won't be able to hear myself. So that's how I know if I accidentally mute the mic. Lindelof. Hein. To Lindelof. Hein. Carlson. To Guinson. Cross comes in, headed by Talby. And Way. Valerie. Simone. Lindelof. And Carlson back to Lindelof. Carlson. Here's Isak Berhardsen. And it goes off of Abdi for a throw in. And this formation has changed on SofaScore to a 5-3-2. It looks a little more interesting. Sorry, then Lindelof. Ayari. Rajiv to Lindelof. Who's on the ball? Gumanson, I think. Lindelof. Hein. Rajiv. Hein. To Lindelof. Still going. And Isak. And a foul against Tunisia. Oh, wait, no, this is the goal. But I do think there's a foul against Tunisia here. That goes crazy watching that go back. That is cool. Tries to slip in Khedira and behind, but he can't. Goal kick for Sweden. Someone in an Arsenal jersey. We do not like Gyökeres. And we know that's why you're here. I wish Lucas Bergvall was starting. I really wanted to put him on the thumbnail, but I realized both the players I wanted to put on weren't even starting. Are you kidding? Please don't end. For Hudson. Security. Hannibal. Sod. Goes for goal! Way over the bar. Hope I'm not getting sick. I'm coughing a lot. Lindelof. To Hein. Hein. Hannibal. Cleared by Rekic. So, what has happened here? I'm not really sure. Lindelof. To Gumanson. Back to Lindelof. To Hein. To Lajibilic. Hein. I'm yawning. Lindelof. Yakrez. Sayari. Hein goes back to Norfet. Lindelof. Isak. And Sweden win it Ayari to Berhardsson. Good way to pick up a pass, but Abdeed is struggling to keep it, and he does. Benamito. Hannibal. Over the top, looking for a beat, and he gets there, but he puts it out himself. Nadrovic. And off Talby and out for a throw in for the Swedes. Tunisia are kind of cooked. I don't see the world where they equalize. I said 1-1 in this game for a reason. I said Sweden would attack. I said Sweden would attack early, Tunisia would attack early, and then Sweden, or then they would score, and then they would park the bus, and then Sweden would score somewhere. And it's more looking like a 3-0 win right now. And Jen Carlson. De Hein. Lindelof. Here's Gudmundsson. I'm again. Yakarez. And Sweden get it back for Tunisia. Sad. They're going to win a foul. Or hydration break. See you when play restarts. We're back. Ben Hamid to Talbi to Rikic to Talbi to Ben Hamid to Abidi Abdi, I think is actually what it would be, to Ben Hamid to Hannibal to Ben Hamid Hannibal over the top looking, and it goes off a Abdi. Or no, it goes off Hannibal looking for Abdi. I have something to write down. Gyökeres, can he keep it in? No, he can't. Talby clears. And it's spelling perfectly for Saad. And Tunisia will take possession with Kadira, or that's secure, and right kick to Valerie. Shakiri. Valerie lays it off. Cross comes in for a kick. Saad goes and gets it. To Hannibal. Not sure what he was thinking. Cleared by Sweden. Here is Avid Abdi. Hannibal. Switches it to Valerie, and it's out of play. And here is Abdi. Goes back to Talbi. To Benamida. Hannibal. Back to Talbi. Hannibal. I don't know who 25 is, I'm sorry. Slimane. And Saad is at the edge of the box. Will he shoot? Slimane. Saad. And here's a counterattack for Sweden. Gyökeres. And here's a 2v2. Here is Alexander Isak shot, and it was off the keeper's hands, but into the back of the net. Sweden is up 2-0. By Alexander Isak, the Liverpool striker. While I do this, I'm going to Sweden 2-0 Tunisia. That was an accident. I hope that's not a slur, because that was... so mature, this guy that's... Yeah, Dynamo 2 plays at the same time as Uzbekistan and Colombia. That's a little upsetting, but it's alright. Benamid. Yeah, I just like have this whole story written from FSY down. I just thought I had to do it because it was like such a good story. And I'm just reading through it. It's been a while, so like, okay, as in a while, it's been like not even 2 full weeks since the story happened. I guess it has been 2 full weeks. Like, yeah, exactly like 2 full weeks. Maybe not actually, because it was, yeah, it would have been on Thursday, so. And on trying to catch up, but doesn't. Benamida. Ferdson, and it goes, and it's a good tackle from a Abdi, and out for a Sweden corner. I'm so glad I do not have another game to stream because I do not want to stream another game tonight. And I don't know what game I am doing tomorrow. Let's see. Spain, Cape Verde. That's 11 o'clock though. Belgium, Egypt. That's early. Maybe Switzerland or Saudi Arabia, Uruguay. I don't know when that exactly is. I'm not good with military time. But Iran, New Zealand, definitely. Um, something's wrong. I think that's Lindelof's shirt. Like, is, is it broken? Yeah, I think it gets tugged, but I don't think it tore or anything. Like the Czechs player did. And it is a throw in for Sweden. I think this could be like 5-0 at this point. Sweden's good enough for this. They're by far the worst team in this group and going to end probably on 0 points. Gudmundsson. Lindelof. Hein. Jurubike. Hein. Abdi clears. And it goes out for a goal kick. You know, thought about why Barcelona wants the Club World Cup gone so much? It's because they didn't make it, and they're never going to make it. They're just jealous. Because Real Madrid always makes it. Or will always make it. Goes off the hands of Shamak, and he's now down to a 4.6 rating. At fault for both goals. Hein to Carlson. Back to Hein to Lajulbike. Goes over the top looking for Isak. He gets there ish. I think they've given a throw in to Sweden, so I guess it was Tunisia that kicked it out. Isak. Brodson. Is that the Dallas player? Who do they have that player that was like really pacey that plays for Dallas? I saw him during World Cup qualifying. He's at Holsten Kiel. Looks like no, but have we played Dallas this season? We have. I forgot about that. Johansson. So is he not at the World Cup? Wait, then how did I not see him? Oh, I see him now. Our referee, Yao Falcon Perez from Argentina. And Sweden going for the long throw in. Always dangerous. Gudmundsson. And player's getting around. He throws it long into the box. Takes a few touches, and Tunisia are going to get away only as far as Berhardsen, who is going to get it to Isak, surprisingly. Carlson. Or Karlstrom. Berhardsen to Lindelof to Hein to who's 16? Karlstrom to Hein. Going back into the middle though to Lindelof. Getting pressed. Goes to Yacarez. Here is Gumanson to Isak in a lot of space. Isak. Sweden goes down, but they're not calling a foul. Carlstrom. Kicks it out. Tunisia throwing. Hind to Northvet. Lindelof. A kick. Here. Valeri. Talbi to Ben Hamid. Goes back to Northvet. Clears it up. And headed away by, I think that was Talby. Here's Engine. I'm dropping the mic. Or I could just hold the mic above me. For Hart. Yakarez is close, but it goes past, and it's a goal kick for Tunisia. Here is Rakik. A lot of space. Dribble goes forward. Sod. And Tunisia gain it back. Inyan goes backwards for Hudson. Jovike. Karlstrom. Gudmundsson. Is this Isak on the left wing? It is. What is he doing there? Lindelof to Hein. To Jovike. Over the top, it's passed, and it is a goal kick for Tunisia. 5 minutes before halftime, Tunisia looking like the way better team. Benhamide goes back to Talbi. Cleared Shamak. Abdi. Hannibal goes down. It's foul. Something is wrong here because Ingen is being called back. He was like told to go away. Wait, what? The number 10s are both standing against each other. I really want to know what he just said to Hannibal. That is a little weak. Hannibal to Rikic. Spins and it's to Valerie. So going. Not a good cross at all. But Hannibal cleared away by Sweden. Okay, to Hannibal. Valerie cannot get to it as it is tackled by Gudmundsson. I didn't know what I was doing with the mic. It's really weird. Hannibal. Header. Goal for Tunisia. It's red kick. And that puts Tunisia back in this one. It's a good ending to the half for them if they can hold on and or maybe even score a second. But I doubt that. There goes Sweden's clean sheet. The only team to keep a clean sheet tonight is Ivory Coast, as they kept a clean sheet against Ecuador in their 1-0 win. Even Germany didn't keep one against Curacao, which, what a goal that was. I didn't even get to watch it live. I'm so disappointed. I got to watch it happen on SofaScore, but not live like actually watching the game. It's a little disappointed, but I'd rather be in church. So, I'll take it. I'm actually losing grip of the mic. And Sweden have it back, but right to Tunisia. Ben Hamid. Talbi to Hannibal. Dropping deep in the midfield as a 10. He's been pretty good. Definitely not the best player in this match. That's probably honestly, is it betraying Tottenham to say Gyökeres? Because if it is, then it's actually Isak. But if it isn't, it's him. Here is Ingen. Gyökeres. Why he could have crossed it there, though I don't like him, so good from them. Good defending from Tunisia. I hope you heard that because I have no idea because my mic muted. Stoppage time will know any second. 10 seconds until then. Rubenson to take the long throw in. Good, much better position than the last one he was in though. Header up and another header, and the keeper will grab it. What? How much stoppage? Are they gonna say? What? What is this call by Falcon Perez? I'm not exactly sure. It's a throw in for Tunisia. Hannibal, Hein, Lindelof, Rubenson to Lindelof to Ayari. 4 minutes of stoppage if I didn't say that. Hein, Vladimir Berhardsen so going and fouled by Abdi. You know, I take back saying Gyökeres is man of the match or Isak. It's definitely Hannibal. He's been by far like the best player, even though he's on the team that's losing. It's Ayari. Caught by Shamak. Ow. I accidentally knocked it into myself. The mic. And like that hurt my nose. That wasn't my nose though. And Sod just, what was that? Like, how did they even get that back? Valerie, Sod. It confused Sweden so much that Tunisia was able to recover. Gira Gudmundsson. Why would you do that to me? Now I have to check. Make sure the stream doesn't end. Hannibal. Hine clears it when Khedira could have shot. And out for a Tunisia throw. This could be the last chance of the half. Benhamid holds it for too long. Or not. I think there was just a warning there. Abdi, and he takes the quick throw in. Hine. Saad. Valerie. Valeri, probably. Hannibal. To Abdi. To I don't know, honestly. Who's this? This is Salam. Salame. Talbi to kick. The goal scorer for Tunisia. Talbi to Hannibal. To Slimane. Hannibal. And can Isak get there? He cannot. Ben Hamid was there just to cut it out. Last second. And halftime now. See you in the second half. Swear off in the second half, and it's been on for a few seconds, and I didn't even notice that we were off. All right, that's kind of eating. Back to the keeper, Shemek. What has Sweden's lineup changed into? What am I looking at? Sorry. Back to Talby to a kick. Going long to find Valerie, but cleared. Lindelof to Hein. Free kick to Talby to Ben Hamid. Okay, I'm gonna put the mic down. I'm gonna go get a cord. Got water too. Hannibal. Kadira. Kadira. And Ben Hamid. Saad has been dropping deep into midfield a lot. Talby. Ben Hamid. Tunisia trying to get their way back in this game, but they parked the bus in the first half, and now they're paying the consequences. Skiri. Over the top looking for. If they lay it off there, they might just get away with this. Hannibal. Almost right onto the keeper, and he did not look comfortable making that save. Isak. And Berhudson. And to Isak clears it. And this was actually, to be fair, a good shot. Put the keeper both feet behind his line. and just keeps his hands with the ball over the line on the side of the line you'd rather be on. So I will give Shemek his flowers there. That was a good save. Skiri to Raki, the goal scorer for Tunisia. Tabi, Benhamid to Albi Arabdi, Hamid to Saad. Tackled, and that has got to be a foul. All day, every day. Sorry. Yeah, that's a clear foul by Carlson. That should be a yellow, too. Three players over. One of them is Hannibal. Probably the player who will be taking this. 25? Or something 5. That's Slamane. And who could be the other guy? Unless he's walked away since. I think he has, because I only see 2. He's walked, and Slamane has walked away as well. So it is only Hannibal over this. He shoots it way over the bar. Hein to take the goal kick. Northfet cleared. Lindelof. Northfet. And here is who's number 13? Kadira. Yacarez. Going for goal saved or blocked. Isak. Offside. Flag goes up. Not sure against who though. Well, Sweden, obviously, but the player is what I don't know. And there is a yellow card out, and it is for Kadira. Yeah, I see why that was called. And I see why that was late, too. Cleared by Shamak. Header, and Carlson clears it. Throw in for the Tunisians. The Tunisians, right? I've heard some people say Tunisians. And here's throw in for Tunisia, and that's a good throw in. Saad is able to get it off Hein for a corner for Tunisia. Chance to make an equalizer. Can we get 2 0-0 draws in the same day? Also, I'm not surprised Sweden is now parking the bus. That's kind of what I thought they were going to do anyway, but they attacked Tunisia until they got like 2 goals, and a little after that too. The second half, though, they've like stopped. Like at least at the end of the second half too, or the end of the first half, they like stopped attacking. Hannibal header from Tunisia, but I think that was like more of a clearance than towards goal. Hannibal cross Header by Sweden. Isak clears it. Gyökeres, I think. Isak could be through if Gyökeres wants to play the smart he is. Isak does not get a good touch. Isak is offside. I had a feeling he was offside, but I didn't want to say anything. Yeah, so far Hannibal is definitely the best player in this game. Almost dropped the mic. Again, like I almost tore my thumb open too, trying to save it. I saved it anyway, and my thumb hurts pretty bad, but other than that, pretty good. Hannibal switches it and headed back to the goalkeeper by Hudson. And here's Nordfett on the ball. Picks it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. There. Okay, he dropped it. Like right at 1. Yari. Kajira. Hannibal. Villery. Hannibal. Switches it to Benhamid. He's gonna cross. Tried to do a flick, but it didn't work. Here's Hannibal. Switch to Sod. What happened? Header. Tell me the stream didn't end. Doesn't look like it did. Clear by Gudmundsson. Sorry that you heard that. That like hurt. I hit myself again. Cleared by Nordfett. Putting this away. Isak taking on his wingback, Valerie. Lindelof. Yari. Sweden. Can Gyökeres get there? No, he can. The keeper Shamak does. 7.9 rating for Rikic, according to Gyökeres threw on goal, and it's 3-1. And of course, the Arsenal player has to score. Bring on Lucas Bergvall. Let him score. And there goes all of Tunisia's momentum. And that will probably be it. 3-1 makes sense, honestly. So what does the keeper do here? He rolls it to Shaqiri. But he gets stripped by Isak. Lays it off. Gyökeres shoots and scores. So this is 17 Scary, the keeper, that makes a massive mistake. Or not the keeper, the captain. They had a chance of getting back in this one, but now not really. Good luck, Tunisia. Oof. The rain today. The rain today in Houston has been crazy. And an El Nasser jersey. That is crazy doing the Yacarez celebration. Definition of plastic. Do you have anyone on your team that's from El Nasser, or are you just classic? Probably plastic. Gumason, long throw in. And can Hannibal get to it? No, he can't. Yeah. Hannibal. Here's Slame. Hannibal in trouble. And here is Iari in a lot of space. Tunisia gets it forward, but. And they're still going to go. Who's 20? Valerie, and out for a corner for Tunisia after Gumanson kicks it out. So scores is Isak, but I still say Hannibal. By far, like the best player so far. Corner comes in. That's awful. What was that? Like rolled in right into the first man. Abdi quick. Hannibal goes down. Isak goes down too. But here's Yacarez. Can he keep it in? He can. This is 2v6. Yacarez loses out. And here is Skiri, the player that let Tunisia or Sweden score their third goal. Hannibal, the furthest player forward for Tunisia, and he goes down. That's got to be a foul. Thank you. Good decisions. Lucas Bergvall. Let's go. He's getting subbed on, and I'm actually going to get to know a player very well. Gumason down. Is that a pretty good game? 24. Who is that? It's Elliot Stroud. Elliot Stroud in and Lucas Bergvall in for Enjon and Gumanson. Cross comes in way wide. Give Hannibal back the ball. Tottenham star Lucas Bergvall on the field. Let's go. One of my favorite players, Lucas Bergvall. Ucker is going to get there to take on Talby. He is. Passes it back though, and Yakura shoots and way over the bar. Sorry, I was late because I accidentally clicked mute. Or tapped mute. Here, this is a better way to hold my mic. Fair ball. Here is Rekik Sod. Can Tunisia get back in this one? Hannibal. Hannibal's like their only hope of getting something to happen. Very well. Yacarez. Playing Isak in. Cuts in. Shoots. Blocked. Yacarez goes to get the ball. Lays it off to Yari. And Yacarez to Lindelof. To Stroud. To Lindelof. Ukbele to Hein. Hein to Ukbele. Over the top looking for Lucas Bergvall. Finds him. Crosses looking for Yacarez. Yacarez just can't get the ball. Of course it is because it's Yacarez. So, hydration break. We're back from the break, and we start with Chick Ma on the ball with a goal kick. They've both completed about 200 passes each. Saad, Valerie, and Shakiri comes off for Tunekti, which is 26, Hedged, Mahmoud, 15, and 7 is a Chori. So, 9 to 5 shots on target, or shots at goal, and shots on target is 4-1. If Tunisia keep more shots on target, I don't think this goalkeeper is that great. Though, I don't really know much. And for Hudson, give it to Bergvall. And he dribbles it out of play for Hudson. Why doesn't he backheel this to Bergvall? Hannibal. Bergvall just pounces on him. What? That was funny to watch. Wanting a Bergvall goal so bad. 25. Who could that be? One of their new subs, I think. I don't really know. I'm so sorry. Right kick. Tabi. This is Hannibal in center back position looking like. Reed. D. Mahmoud. Tignetti. Hannibal. And they clear to Yacarez with a hold-up play. Isak. Here is Stroud. Stroud still going. Crosses. Blocked and out for a goal kick. Or no, corner for Sweden. It's a little hot in here. I think I'm gonna unbutton my shirt a little bit. I actually really am so. Like, I'm taking, like, worse breaths. I can, like, tell. Ever since this game started. Yari? 1 second. I'm reading something. Talvi goes back to the keeper. Shamat clears it. Header behind. Hannibal goes forward. Tunisia keeps it in, but gives it away. Goal kick from Nordfit. Yacarez. Tackled, and Tunisia do not escape. Sweden have the ball again. Stroud. Isak. Yacarez. That had to have been a handball. But Tunisia with the ball is Lindelof for Sweden. Stroud. Yacarez and Isak. Arriving run for Sweden, it gets cut out. Stroud, and finally Tunisia gets the ball. Hannibal to who's 15? I don't remember. Here is one of their subs. I think it's Chori. Hannibal. And the shot is caught by Nordfet. There's a Longa on the bench. This is a pretty stacked Sweden team. They're not even probably going to sub him in. It's late enough. Hein. Back to the keepers. Tunisia's making another sub. It just makes it harder for me. Lindelof. Sweden's been in possession like all this second half, ever since like their like the goal. Hein, Ayari, Hein to Levelek. I have no idea if I'm saying that right. I don't even really care. I'm so tired. It's like really hot. Lindelof to Hein to Lindelof to Stroud. And here's Tunisia. Lindelof heads it back to the keeper, Northvet, and he picks it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay, he drops it on one again. Lucas Bergvall. If anyone should score for Sweden, it's him. Come on. So I think it's Kadira getting subbed off. Yeah, or no, it's Saman and Kadira actually. Garby and Chawat. I hear screaming. Why are people screaming? And Sweden are making a sub too, apparently. I don't think it's going to be anywhere near this, though. Probably going to be really late. And that takes off all of Tunisia's subs. And Sweden do make their sub. Karlstrom comes off for Svanberg. Svanberg. Makes more sense. Svanberg. Shot. Sweden scores. And he just came on, didn't he? Yeah, I think he just scored like right after he gets subbed on. He is offside though. He comes on, he scores, it doesn't count. That was an interesting like 2 minutes for him, and that's probably in his debut too. I don't think he's played in a World Cup before. I don't really know his age though, or his caps for Sweden. I'm just gonna assume he's 25, and he didn't play in. Yeah, he's really offside. Not even close. Yeah, like a mile offside. At least like 4 yards. Tomorrow I will probably be streaming at least Iran, New Zealand, but I don't know about Saudi Arabia and Uruguay. We'll see. I feel like it kicks off at 5. It's probably not, actually. Sorry. Belgium, Egypt is probably, what is that, like 2? So, they're VARing it. How? How are we VARing this? I don't see in what. Unless they say, like, Isak gets a touch, which I don't see a world where they decide on that anyway. I don't see the ref being sent to the monitor. Sorry, trying to keep it up. Is he going to the monitor? Chill, back up. Let him. Goal. Has he actually said goal? He has. Svanberg. Lindelof knew. That's why I said something. I wish I could hear the ref. What do you mean goal cancelled on this side? On SofaScore says goal cancelled, but it actually counted, and it says it twice though. Actually, it says goal cancelled and it says goal. So that's interesting. That's gonna add some stoppage time in a game we really do not need this in. I think this pretty much puts Tunisia out of the group. Though I know it's one match in of 3, but like I don't see them getting anything against the Netherlands or Japan. Though I do not know who their next opponent is. It's Netherlands or Japan, obviously, but I think they're saying Isak got a touch. Alright. If that's true, then I guess so. Netherlands, Sweden, so that means Japan, Tunisia. And if Japan plays the way I think they will, goodbye, goodbye, Tunisia. Hamid. Jeez. Don't end stream, don't end stream, don't end stream. Because I'm not restarting if it does end. Alanga coming on. Yacarez holds it for Isak. And Isak shoots and it's saved by Shamak. The only good thing he's done all game. Here's a Tunisia guy up forward. I honestly don't care to commentate their names. He's offside. Into the 89th minute. Ball over the top from Sweden. Caught by the keeper, Shamak. Here's Rekic. 2 subs coming, 8 and 11. One of them's Alanga. I'm smart enough to know that. And Lindelof fully clear. Just clear a Lucas Bergvall. Still going. Ayari. Hannibal gets a touch. Talby, Hannibal. Whoa from Hannibal. That's pretty good. Bergvall. And I can't believe that kind of worked. Score, Bergvall! Lucas, what? You're better than that. Corner, though. That was good rate from Yacarez. And perfect from Bergvall, except he takes the shot a little late. Alanga in for Isak. Well, no stoppage time in 15 seconds. Svensson in for Berhardsen. Means no Dallas player. Let's go. On this channel, we do not like Dallas. Or Arsenal, but really Dallas. And don't like Austin either, but Dallas is the main rivals. Corner comes in, punched away by the keeper. Stoppage time, we should be getting any second. Hannibal not able to get to it, so throw in for Sweden. No more subs. Six minutes. Hein to Lindelof. Why are we going backwards? Hein, are they specifically going backwards on purpose? Another 4-1. These games have been pretty brutal today. Ben Hamid. Hannibal. Talbi. To Rekik. Number 15 on Tunisia. I really do not care if I get these wrong. Free kick. 11's over it. It was their last sub that this is, but I do not remember. Sartori. I think his name was. Headed away by Lucas Bergvall. Here is a shot down the middle, and what a save by the keeper, Nordfeldt. But he doesn't keep the ball, and it punches it away, basically. So I'm not giving him all the credit. They think he gets a touch. And this, audio thing, I guess, or touch spike, says he does get a touch. As little as it is, it looks like a touch. Hannibal. By far the best player in this game, in my opinion. Other than Lucas Bergvall, obviously. I know he sucks going to win man of the match, but I think Hannibal's been, by far the best player. Tunisia's in the box. They're offside. Last minutes to go. Graham Potter's Sweden is doing pretty well. Can they put up a fight against Netherlands and Japan? Remember, they did it against Mexico, Germany, and South Korea in 2018. But then didn't even make the knockouts, or didn't even make the World Cup at all. In 2022. Yakarez. I'm way close to the mic. Sorry. I really want a Lucas Bergvall goal. Please give me a Lucas Bergvall goal. Hein to Svensson. Please. Yakarez gets tackled, and that's a free kick. Or not. But a throw in for the Swedes. Please, Lucas Bergvall goal. Throw in taken at the last second. Hannibal. Bergvall wins it back. Ayari goes for 2. It's 5-1. Ayari scores his brace. Lucas Bergvall assists. Let's go. 5-1. Sweden scores 5. Tunisia scores 1. And that at least means Bergvall, the Tottenham player, one of my favorite teams and players, gets an assist in the World Cup, in his debut in the World Cup. Great from him. Love that tackle. I don't know what's happening. I was saying what a tackle and love it at the same time. Yeah, it looks so nice seeing Lucas Bergvall get an assist. He already takes a touch and shoots. Both of his goals were absolutely bangers. This game could end any minute now. I am not going to hesitate to end the stream as soon as the whistle's blown. Please show me Bergvall's reaction. No, show me Bergvall's reaction. No, why is it changing every time? Final. Goodbye.